the season. Both of these teams ready to add a victory to their record as the Colts square off against the Eagles. They're lined up and ready for the kickoff, so let's go to the field for the start of the action. Number 2 is just about ready to kick this one away.
Will be kicking off to start the game. Gibson back to return.
This one is handled by Gibson. Well, John, you'd figured we'd see a lot of points today with one of the top quarterbacks in the league taking on a struggling defense.
Yeah, I'm worried a little about this corner's ability to keep the play in front of him. Not let the receivers get behind him for a big pass. The problem is the guy has a lot of different ways he can beat you.
Throws it. Number 13 was the one they were trying to get the ball to. Number 23 was there on the coverage.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 25-yard line.
Here we go.
Indianapolis comes out in their nickel package.
Keep the throttle down.
They give it to the halfback. Can't bring him down. Woods is there for the tackle.
3-yard
It's 3rd down and 7 to go. A lot of speed on the field for the defense as they line up in the quarter. Throwing. He hits his receiver. The pass is caught, but just shy of the 1st down.
That was perfect defense. They allowed the catch, but they were there to make the tackle.
Johnston will come in now to punt it away. Rogers is the deep return man. Fair catch called for.
Fair catch made at the 27-yard line.
Yo, one. Watch your eyes. From the start.
The Eagles come out in a 4-3. Number 86 moves in motion. On the carry. Great fake. He's going to run it. Hicks comes up to make the play at the 35. 2nd and a deuce.
Play 2 quarters. They ain't got nothing.
Number 12 back in the shotgun.
One of us gonna make a play.
They're coming with the blitz.
He was being patient, waiting for something to happen. Then whap!
3rd down and 4 coming up on this one. The Eagles come out in a 4-3, looking upfield. Wilkins makes a valiant effort but can't make it to the 1st down marker. Offense couldn't get it done and they'll line up to punt. From the 16-yard line. Finds a small crack, but they get to him quickly and bring him down at the 23-yard line. Split backs this time. And he gets the delayed handoff. Wood comes up to make the play at the 24. 2nd and 9. The Colts come out in a nickel package. Leonard records the stop at the 28-yard line. 3rd and 5 coming up.
Bring it up. Be careful. Rush in.
The Colts with a 4-man front. Matthews in motion.
There we go, baby. Rock and roll.
Gets rid of it. And this pass is completed. Number 11 fires complete, and it's good for a 1st down.
He made a great read at the line. He knew he'd have to get it out of there fast, and he did.
We're talking about read.
A little misdirection. Number 93 is there for the tackle at the 39. It's 2nd down and 9 to go.
Clear.
Clement lines up behind his fullback in the eye. Number 29 is there on the stop at the 41-yard line. 3rd and 7.
Deuce.
Indianapolis comes out in their nickel package. Number 88 goes in motion. With the throw, a screen to the receiver. Number 35 is there for the tackle at the 49.
Ball on the 49-yard line.
Watch out. Watch the snap down. Let's go now.
The Colts with a 4-man front gets the call. Number 29 comes up to make the play at the 37-yard line. So they have 1st and 10 here. The Colts come out in a 4-3. He gets the carry. Gathers is there on the stop. And this is the 9th play of this drive.
Let's go. Here we go.
Indianapolis looks like they're playing the pass as they're lined up in the dime. Number 27 is there for the tackle at the 17-yard line. 10th play of this drive. Let's see what they can do in the red zone. The Colts line up in a 4-3. Great fake. Throwing. And this pass is completed.
I like the quick decision by the quarterback. The defense didn't have time to react.
Watch each other's back. Let's go. Check it. Come on.
Only one man back. Hand off to the tailback. Number 29 is there on the stop at the 6-yard line. 6 yards to go for a touchdown. Clement, the lone back. Looks to the end zone. Comes down with a touchdown. Eagles.
This is a good play by the offense in the red zone. The wide receiver is going to break away right here and come up with a catch and the touchdown.
The point after is good. Their offense in great rhythm.
Yeah, there aren't many times during games that the offense stays on the field that long and runs so many plays. And the best part is they have a touchdown to show for it. A lot of times you'll see those long drives end up with field goals.
Elliott is back and ready to put this one in the air.
Back deep to return.
This one is taken by Rodgers.
Now it's their turn to do something on offense. They're down by a touchdown early. But these guys have the kind of offense that can score any time they have the ball.
Wilkins, the lone back, receives the handoff. Number 94 comes up to make the play at the 28.
Watch the play. They ain't got nothing. Go, dude.
The Eagles line up in a 4-3. Steps up, gets the pass off, and he hits his target. Great throw to beat the zone.
I'll tell you, the defense has to do a better job of coming up and clamping down on the receiver whenever he enters their zone.
The Eagles with a 4-man front. Throwing. Makes the adjustment. He found the seam in the zone for a pretty good game.
That's just how they teach you to do it. Read the play, find the weakness, and then go after it.
Here we go.
Only one man in the backfield. He gets the carry. With the throw, this pass is incomplete. And he throws incomplete because he had major pressure.
The corner came on a blitz and he sprinted for the quarterback. Guys love the opportunity to get a sack. And that time he just missed taking him down.
Danny.
On the move. Drops the interception. Number 47 had his hands on it.
He's a pretty good cover linebacker. He can run with most guys and he gets good position. Then he reads the pass and he makes his move. But he'll drop a few like that one.
Fair catch. It appears they've gotten someone for holding on the play.
Holding on the offense.
Ball on their own 20.
First and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
Everything you got.
Indianapolis comes out in their nickel package. They'll pass on first down. Throws it. He hits his receiver. Pushes off.
This is a great block. Watch here. He just barrels into the defender, taking him right off the turf. Now that is a textbook block right there.
Watch the snap down.
A little misdirection. Leonard is there for the tackle. Ball on their own 41.
Good shoot. Get it up. Watch your man.
The Colts come out in a nickel package. With a counterplay. Number 35 comes up to make the play at the 41. John, he was able to get away from a defender who broke into the backfield to get the first down.
If you get into an opponent's backfield, you've got to make the stop.
Rolling right, throwing. It's broken up.
That's just the kind of play they've come to expect from him. He always seems to make the big play just when they need him to.
Number 28 was his intended target. The Colts with a 4-man front. On the ground. They'll go with a play fake. With the pass. This one falls incomplete. Got just a little too much air under it.
On the play.
Come on. Gotta keep our poise here.
Number 11 spreads them out. Throws it. He hits his receiver. Gathers is there for the tackle at the 47. After one quarter of play, the score is 7-0. Eagles.
7. The Colts.
And we're ready to start the second quarter. Ball on the 47-yard line.
Watch screen. Get me going.
The Colts come out in a 4-3.
All day, baby. Come on. Let's do our thing. Let's do our thing. Here we go.
On the call, spins away from the tackle. Leonard is there for the tackle. Ball on the 40-yard line.
2nd and 2. Ball on the 40-yard line.
From the start, from the start.
Number 28, the lone back. With the pass, knocked to the ground, and it's incomplete. Number 50 had his hands on it.
I think he was invisible out there. It wasn't even seen. And that's a break for the offense.
They'll go from the I formation. Number 11 with a man in motion. He gets the carry. Number 52 is there on the stop at the 35. Ball on the 35-yard line.
Here we go, baby. All right, here we go.
Nickelback in this time.
Here we go.
Hand it off. Number 29 comes up to make the play. And this is the 11th play of this drive.
Watch your man.
Indianapolis comes out in a 4-3. With the counter play. Leonard is there on the stop. Number 28 battles his way forward for what appears to be a 2-yard pickup. 12th play of this drive.
7-yard line.
Let's go, let's go.
Indianapolis goes with a 4-man front. Hand it off. The 10. Touchdown.
You have to take another look at this one. He goes one way, then the other, then back the other way. And the defender's falling down. He put on some great moves, and that's what got him to score.
The extra point attempt is good. Excellent possession there, John, capped off by the touchdown. And right now they've given themselves a little room for error.
They're moving the ball out there pretty easily. Every time I see these guys play, I'm very impressed by the players they have, especially on offense. But the thing that impresses me most is the coaching staff. They're always very well prepared. They do a good job of calling plays, and the plays that are designed to take advantage of the other team's weaknesses.
This one is fielded by number 14.
You can't stop me. Play hard and fast, baby.
Wilkins, the lone setback. Number 12 with a man in motion. Hand off to the tailback. Cox comes up to make the play. Ball on their own 27.
Let's go. Hey. Watch each other back.
They give it to the halfback. Barnett makes the stop.
This team's always trying to get a good mix of run and pass plays.
Ball on their own 28.
Blue down.
Pressure coming. The veteran slips in there and gets the sack.
Hey, you still got to give him a lot of respect. His moves haven't diminished that much, and he still makes impact plays.
Number 2 comes into the game for the punt. Gibson sets up to run back the punt. From the 28-yard line. Gibson doesn't have a whole lot of room to work with, getting it to the 34-yard line. Ball on their own 34. The Colts come out in a 4-3. On the call, number 52 comes up to make the play.
Gain of 6 on the play. 2nd and 4. Ball on the 40-yard line.
The Colts line up in a 4-3. This one is handed off. Leonard is there on the stop at the 41-yard line. Ball on their own 41.
Here I go. Get some slot going. Come on. We're coming around.
The Colts come out in a 4-3.
Come on. Let's go.
Gets rid of it. Goes up, makes the catch.
Hey, let's go. Will. Yeah, it's on. We gotta have it, D.
Number 86 comes in motion.
Not today.
Dropping back the pass on first down. And sack. The big man gets in there for a big sack.
He's got a great combination of size and moves. Now, he won't be winning any races, but he's good at getting after the quarterback. And let me tell you, you never want him to be the guy falling on top of you. When you run the ball in the first half, you're trying to keep the defense honest. But if you're only getting gains like that in the second half, then it puts more pressure on your passing game.
Dropping back. Gets rid of it. Number 23 tackles him, and they won't get the first. He signals for a fair catch.
If they want to make this a game, they have to buckle down, avoid mistakes, and work hard to dig themselves out of this hole.
They don't get nothing, so we gonna take it.
The Eagles come out in a dime package. Throws it. Darby comes up to make the play at the 30-yard line. Ball on their own 30.
Yo, one. You can't stop me. Check it. Hey, let's go one.
The Eagles with a four-man front. They give it to the halfback.
One thing these guys don't want to do is give up in a running game, because if they do that, they become one-dimensional, and that plays right into the defense's hands.
Gain of about a yard. There he goes. Number 53 is there on the stop at the 35-yard line. It's now 2nd and long after the penalty. Number 12 scans the defense from the gun. Throws it. Incomplete pass. A little too much touch.
Rodgers, the intended receiver, on the play.
Watch the draw still. Let's go. Be physical. Keep your head up, big boy. Big play now. Big play.
With the pass, complete to the wide receiver.
Watch this. He stands him up, and he puts him right down. That's stopping in your tracks right there.
From the 26-yard line, slips the tackle. Gibson takes the punt to the 33. So they have 1st and 10 here.
Go. There we go, baby. Rock and roll. Watch the play. Don't make a play.
Indianapolis goes with a four-man front. Number 11 sends a man in motion.
Let's do our thing.
They give it to the halfback. Number 93 is there for the tackle at the 35-yard line. Ball on their own 35.
2nd and 8. Ball on the 35-yard line.
The Colts with a four-man front.
Watch the snap down.
On the ground. Number 27 is there on the stop at the 47-yard line. So they have 1st and 10 here.
Keep the throttle down.
With a counter play. Number 93 is there for the tackle at the 50-yard line. 2-minute warning coming up.
Blue jam. All day, baby.
They line up in the I formation.
What going?
A little misdirection. The 40. The back breaks free. The 30. Number 27 comes up to make the play at the 18-yard line. And we've reached the 2-minute mark.
Hey, let's go one deep. I'm right. Hey, let's go.
So with the ball in the red zone, they have a very good chance of extending that lead. Good call by the defense as they sent the corner on a blitz.
He just had too much pressure in his face to see anything, and he threw one out there. Lucky for him, it wasn't picked off.
Clement, the deep back, handed off to the back. They went backward on that one.
And that's a very good call by the defensive coordinator. He had a good idea of what was coming, and he called the perfect play to stop it.
The blitz is on. Gets rid of it. Ooh, nearly picked off. The defense gets hit with a penalty that'll give them a 1st down after it should have been a 4th down.
Watch your man.
Only one man back with a counter play. What a collision. Number 29 comes up to make the play at the 7-yard line. 7 yards to go for the touchdown.
Be careful.
They'll go from the I formation.
Yeah, you see.
A little misdirection. Leonard is there on the stop at the 5-yard line. They need 5 yards for a touchdown.
There we go.
Number 45, the deep back with a counter play. Number 52 comes up to make the play at the 2-yard line.
On the play.
Run again. From the start. Let's go.
Can he get there? Leonard is there for the tackle at the 1. It's 1st and 10.
Keep it up. Everything you got.
The Eagles come out in a 4-3.
Back it up, baby.
Steps up, closing in, sack. The Eagles get the safety. Number 2 gets set for the free kick. from the 15-yard line. Gibson is able to get it to the 32-yard line.
Do it, baby. They ain't got nothing. Hey, stretch. Screen.
They'll pass on first down. Throws it right on target to the wide receiver. He puts something extra on that throw, and that'll keep the chains moving.
Yeah, he can really fire it in there when he needs to.
Come on.
Indianapolis might have difficulty covering all 5 receivers with a base 4-3 defense. Throwing with the catch. Perkins makes the catch but doesn't get very far.
And that's what the mark of a solid defense is. They close in on you in a hurry, and they don't miss tackle.
The Colts with a 4-man front, looking upfield. They'll go with a play fake. With the throw, and it's complete.
The pass was fired in there so hard, I think he left smoke in the ball.
Is a first down.
One of us will make a play. Let's go.
The Colts come out in a nickel package. They're blitzing.
And that can happen when you send a cornerback, but he's got to have the speed to get there. Otherwise, it could be disastrous.
Philadelphia calls a timeout. They have none remaining. So this will be a 48-yard attempt from the 38-yard line. The veteran kicks it through. Squib kick. From the 12-yard line, the blocking broke down on that return.
And he didn't go anywhere. That's just a great special teams play. Just the kind of thing that gets the rest of the team fired up.
The Eagles with a 4-man front. Aimed it off to the back. Number 53 is there on the stop at the 12. The end of the second quarter with the score. Philadelphia 19. Indianapolis 0. Elliott looks like he's just about ready to kick this one off.
Kicking off to start the second half.
And he got all of that one, a great kick. From the 1-yard line. He was unable to make anything happen on that return.
This special teams coverage came swarming down on him, and he had nowhere to hide.
Pass play here on first down. Throwing. The pass falls incomplete. They can't complete that short pass, and it's second down.
Hey, let's go. Lucky. Play 2 quarters. Blue down.
The defense lines up in the nickel. Rodgers, the motion man. They're coming with the blitz. With the pass, number 53 is there on the stop at the 31-yard line. Ball on their own 31.
All day, baby. Come on.
The Eagles line up in a 4-3. Pressure, throws on the run. Number 23 is there for the tackle at the 47. Ball on their own 47. The Eagles come out in a nickel package with the throw. Almost picked off. Rodgers was the intended receiver on that play.
Danny, you can't stop me.
The Eagles with a 4-man front. Under pressure, throwing. Almost intercepted.
Sometimes in zone coverage, a quarterback will throw to a spot where his receiver is supposed to be. That time, the only one there was a defender who couldn't make the catch.
Dropping back, gets rid of it. Darby is there on the stop at the 43-yard line. John has proven he's a consistent target.
Yeah, especially in situations where they're looking to get first down yardage.
A little misdirection. Barnett stops the play in the backfield. And this is the 8th play of this drive.
2nd and 12. Ball on the 45-yard line.
The Eagles come out in a nickel package. Nice play fake. A little bit long, overthrowing the receiver.
He looks a little jumpy back there. One thing you never want to do is look at the rush. You want to keep your eyes downfield. If you start looking at the rush, then you can never be effective.
Rodgers, the man in motion. Gets the pass off. They'll spot this one at the 31-yard line. That's the fourth stop he's made today. 10th play of this drive. The Eagles line up in a 4-3. Quick throw, and it's caught. Hilton had a good week of practice, and we're seeing the results here. It's second down and 9 to go.
Ball on the 30-yard line.
The Eagles come out in a 4-3. Throwing, and it's complete. He put something extra on that throw, and that'll keep the chains moving.
And that's what it takes sometimes, because defenders are so quick that 1 millisecond can make a difference.
Looking upfield, number 47 comes up to make the play. And this is the 13th play of this drive. The Eagles with a 4-man front. With the pass, and it's intercepted.
Now that was just a bad decision. Look at this. 2 defenders right near the receiver. Now there are a few guys who think they can squeeze the ball into double coverage, and he's one of them. That time he gambled, and he lost.
Hand it off. Woods is there on the stop at the 46. 2nd and 7.
Defense, get ready. Let's go, let's go. It's on. Let's go.
The Eagles line up in the bunch formation. Throws it, and it's caught. Number 23 makes the tackle at the 34. Ball on the 34-yard line. They'll go from the I formation. Going to the right. Gathers is there for the tackle at the 32. It's second down and 8 to go. Indianapolis comes out in a 4-3. With a counterplay. Number 93 is there on the stop at the 28-yard line. 3rd down, and they'll have to try to get it to the 24-yard line to pick up a first down. And we can attribute this lead to their ability to convert on 3rd down. Hand it off to the back. Gathers is there for the tackle at the 21-yard line. They're inside the 20. They have a big, big lead, and they're on the move again inside the 20. They give it to the halfback. Number 27 is there on the stop at the 8. It's 1st and goal at the 8-yard line. Drops back to the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles. The point after is good. Great opening drive that ends with the touchdown.
You know, this might be one of the best coaching staffs for making halftime adjustments. They always seem to be one step ahead.
Elliott comes in to kick off.
Philadelphia is lined up for the kickoff. Number 14 back deep to return.
This one is taken by Rodgers. The last time the defense was on the field, they forced a bad throw, picked up a takeaway.
16-yard line. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Here go.
Only one man back. Gets the pass off. Darby comes up to make the play at the 31-yard line.
They soft, man. Bring it up.
Wilkins, the lone back, number 12, with a man in motion. He hands it off. Play action. Throwing. This pass is incomplete. So, second down upcoming.
The intended receiver on the play.
Yeah, it's on. Bring it up, baby. Watch your man. Hey, watch the
The Eagles come out in a 4-3. Rodgers in motion.
Hold the look.
Gets rid of it. Number 23 is there for the tackle at the 43-yard line. He gets the first down reception and then some.
I'm coming through, baby.
The Eagles with a four-man front. He can't get away. Another one. That makes 4 times they've brought him down. Following the sack, it's 2nd and long.
Here we go, baby.
The Eagles come out in a nickel package. They'll go with a play fake, and it's intercepted. Number 12 has that one picked off.
The ball and the defender and the receiver all got there at the same time.
So they're ready to go on offense after the interception. They'll start at the 49. Indianapolis comes out in a 4-3.
Yeah, let's go, baby. You gotta have it.
Going the counter play. Number 96 is there for the tackle at the 48-yard line. 2nd and 7 coming up here.
Let's go now. From the start, from the start. One center. Let's go, D. Let's go.
Here they come. Pressure coming. Gets rid of it.
Holding.
And the call does go against the offense, so they'll get pushed back 10 yards.
Some of these guys wear jerseys 2 sizes too small, or they tape them to their pads to prevent that kind of thing.
The Eagles line up in a 5-receiver set this time. Throwing. And he makes the grab. Number 27 comes up to make the play at the 45. On 3rd down, they have to reach the 41 to convert. They've done very well on 3rd down to this point. With the pass, they'll spot this one at the 30. He was right there once again and recorded his 8th tackle. Indianapolis goes with a 4-man front. Hand it off to the back. This one will be spotted at the 22. He found the ball carrier there again, and that's something we've seen plenty of in this game.
Keep the throttle down.
Indianapolis comes out in a 4-3. Throwing. This one falls incomplete. A little bit long, overthrowing the receiver.
That might have had something to do with his follow-through. If you release the pass just a little late, you're going to see underthrows or balls thrown into the ground. If you release it too early, then you'll see an overthrow like that.
They can't get the 1st down, but they're in field goal range. Elliott and the kicking team come on for this field goal attempt. The veteran connecting for the field goal.
The key to winning is having your drives get some sort of points for your team. They got it done on that drive, and I'm sure they're thinking touchdown for their next one.
Philadelphia is lined up for the kickoff. Number 14 back deep to return.
This one is handled by number 14. Ball on their own 25.
Start the drive at the 25-yard line. 1st and 10.
Wilkins, the lone back. Hand off to the tailback. Huge hit. Good pass rush that time, John. They brought everyone on the blitz, and he went down hard.
That's one of those cases where they had more rushers than you have blockers. When you get the blitz coming, you have to go to your hot receiver in that situation.
2nd and long.
We turning it up.
The Eagles come out in a nickel package. Closing in, gets the pass off, and it's intercepted. And a flag on the play. This one, I think, is on the defense.
The team with the most discipline is the team that doesn't commit stupid penalties, and they're the team that usually executes better.
Number 12 with a man in motion.
They ain't got nothing.
Hand it off to the back. Setting up play action. Rolling right. They'll run this one. Number 94 is there on the stop at the 38-yard line. It's going to be 2nd and just a couple after a good run.
Yeah, what the defense has to do is get a push in the middle and get a rush to the outside and keep them contained. He got loose on that one.
He finds his man.
I'm coming through, baby. Regular. Everything you got.
They give it to the halfback. Graham comes up to make the play at the 48. Ball on their own 48.
Come on. He's back. It's showtime, baby.
Dropping back. Pressure. Gets the pass off. Nearly intercepted.
That was a good play, turned bad play. Good because their zone defense worked well. Bad because he dropped the interception. That's one he wishes he could have back.
The Eagles come out in a nickel package. Throws it. Drops the interception. Hilton was the one they were trying to get the ball to. Darby with the coverage.
Not here. Not now. Get some slack going.
Even though it's 4th and long here, they're going to go for it. Dropping back. Throwing. And the catch is made. Ball at
Philadelphia will
midfield.
start the drive at the 49-yard line. 1st and 10.
Strong right.
Indianapolis lines up in a 4-3.
Let's go.
Hand it off to the back. Great move. Number 52 is there for the tackle. 2nd and 7 coming up here.
What's the hard count? Clear. Clear.
Number 11 with split backs. Gets rid of it. He can't stay inbounds.
You know, as a receiver, you have to be aware of so many things. Where the first down marker is, where the defenders are, and where the sideline is as you stretch out to make that catch.
Number 88 was his intended target, so they'll have to run another play.
Yep, and there's no play in the playbook when you're third and this long.
47-yard line.
Danny.
The Colts come out in a dime package. Number 11 sends a man in motion.
Let's make a play.
Fullback handoff. Number 96 is there for the tackle at the 46. Well, that didn't cut it. Now they're looking at 4th down.
And they made the decision to just keep it on the ground, take time off the clock, not force anything. This is a luxury of being ahead.
And he chooses not to return this one. Flags are down, and this one appears to be on the offense. Inside their own 20.
All on us, y'all. Regular.
The Eagles with a 4-man front, looking upfield. Wilkins takes advantage of a little daylight, picks up 3 yards. Ball on their own 13.
Let's go, baby. Watch a man.
With the throw. Ooh, nearly picked off. He was in the right place at the right time, and that saved them from giving up a lot of yardage.
Get me going. Yeah, you see me.
Throws it. This pass is incomplete. 2 tipped passes in a row. So as we get set for the punt, let's take a look at our returners' stats. So 3 and out, and they'll line up to punt. Won't take a chance trying to return this one.
Fair catch made at the 44-yard line. The Eagles will start the drive at the 44-yard line. 1st and 10.
Indianapolis comes out in a 4-3. Throwing. He hits his receiver. This one will be spotted at the 49-yard line. 9 tackles for him today.
Defense, get ready.
Clement, the lone setback.
Go. Nothing.
Hand off to the tailback. Number 50 is there for the tackle. So he gets about 5 yards and the first.
Nothing fancy either. He just goes right at the defense to move those chains.
The Colts come out in a 4-3. Hands it off. Clement takes it up the middle for a yard or 2. 2nd and 9 coming up here.
No more, fellas. We gotta have it, D.
Only 1 man in the backfield. On the carry. Hunt is there on the stop at the 41. 3rd down play here. They have to get it to the 36. The Colts with a 4-man front.
Danny.
Hand it off. Leonard is there for the tackle at the 42. No surprise here. They run the ball, keep the clock moving.
Well, that's not a bad idea. They've got a big lead, so it's better to run. That way you keep the clock moving and decrease the chances of the defense making a big play.
Fair catch called for.
It sure doesn't look like they're going to be able to come back in this one, but it's an issue of pride. They want to prove that they're better than they've played so far.
Wilkins, the lone back.
Play football.
Tucks it away. Fakes the handoff. He'll run this one. This one will be spotted at the 7-yard line. He makes his 5th stop of the game on that play. 2nd and 9.
Let us dictate.
Stepping up, gets the pass off. It's batted away. Johnson was the intended receiver on that play. Douglas had the coverage on the play.
Turnovers. Watch out.
Number 12 scans the defense from the gun. Under pressure, wrapped up. Graham went right after the quarterback from his defensive end spot.
And a sack really helps in the game of field position. It puts him in a long yardage situation, and that gives the advantage to the defense.
They down the ball at the 49-yard line.
Lucky. Come on. I'm coming through, baby. So we gonna take it.
Clement, the deep man. Hand it off. Number 29 comes up to make the play at the 43. Ball on the 43-yard line.
Let's go, D. You can't stop me. Let's go.
Indianapolis lines up in a 4-3. Drops back. Fakes the throw with the pass. Incomplete pass. Gathers, whacks him, causing the incompletion.
I'll tell you, there are plenty of guys in the league who take pride in making hits like that, especially when it causes an incompletion.
The Colts come out in a 4-3. Pressure coming. He can't get away.
That was a great defensive call. A lot of big plays are made with individual efforts. You also got to give credit to this coordinator, because he's the one who puts his guys in position to make the plays.
Johnston is ready to punt this one away. Rodgers into return.
This is one of those situations where they're playing for respect. The game really hasn't gone the way they thought it would, but they have a lot of pride in their team, and I'd expect to see them keep fighting till that final whistle.
The Eagles with a 4-man front with the throw. Almost picked off. Barnett had his hands on it.
You talk about timing, that thing came at him in the blink of an eye, which may be why he didn't react fast enough to catch it.
The Eagles come out in a nickel package with the carry. Great fake. Gets the pass off. Number 23 was there on the coverage. Wilkins, the lone back.
We gotta have it, D.
Throwing. And he makes the grab. Mills is there for the tackle.
Come on. Get it, son. Let's do our thing. Let's do our thing.
With the throw. He hits his receiver. Jenkins is there on the stop at the 39.
Keep it up. Clear. Clear. They soft, man.
Looking to run it here. Play action. He held on to it too long. Number 12 fakes the handoff and then gets planted immediately.
You talk about a guy breaking up a play. He was on top of the quarterback in a heartbeat.
Throws it. He was tipped.
He needs to do a better job putting the pass in a spot where only his guy can get it. Those tipped passes can turn into interceptions pretty easily.
Wilkins was the one they were trying to get the ball to. Number 12 with a man in motion.
What you got?
With the pass. It's broken up.
He has to do a better job of looking off the coverage before he makes a throw like that.
Johnson was his intended target. Gibson gets set for the return as we take a look at his numbers. Number 2 will do his best to get this one inside their 5. And he signals for the fair catch. Hold on, we've got a penalty on the play, and let's check it out.
Holding on the offense.
2-minute warning coming up.
Ball on the 4-yard line.
Knock him out. Let's run, man.
The Colts come out in a 4-3. Toss play to the right. Number 50 cuts him down at the 5-yard line. 2 minutes to
Here we
go.
go, baby. Rock and roll. Let's go. Let's go. Not today.
Indianapolis lines up in a 4-3 with the throw, and it's complete. The 30. They'll spot this one at the 39-yard line. He laid a good hit on him there and recorded his 8th tackle of the game. That completion puts him over the 200-yard mark today.
Let's go, D. Bring it up. Bring it up.
The Colts line up in a 4-3. Number 11 sends a man in motion.
Yeah, you see me. Look.
Hand it off to the fullback. They're going to spot this one at the 41-yard line. He is certainly no stranger today to the tackle stat sheet. That's number 11 on that play. The Colts come out in a 4-3.
Check it out, baby. Get some SWAT going. They soft, man. We're talking about bring it. All day, baby. Come on. Don't stop. Don't stop that motor. It's showtime, baby. Come on. Let's go. Come on. Ain't no thing. What's the hard count? Be the hammer.
Gives the ball off. Number 29 is there for the tackle at the 49. 3rd down and short.
Inches. Ball on the 49-yard line.
Knock him back. Big stuff.
Gets the call. Number 23 tackles him, but not before the first down is reached. Ball at midfield.
49-yard line.
Get me going. From the start. Yeah, you see me.
Hand off to the tailback. This one will be spotted at the 48. That tackle is his 5th of the game. It's 2nd down and 9 to go.
Ball on the 48-yard line.
Wham, wham. Not today.
Number 86 moves in motion.
Stop me. All right, here we go.
Big
That's
margin
the
in
end of
this
the
one.
game.
One team dominating both offensively and defensively.
29, the Colts, nothing.
This game is presented by the authority of the National Football League and EA Sports. Any publication, rebroadcast, or other use of the descriptions and accounts of this game without the express written permission of EA Sports is prohibited. This is Al Michaels. Good night.